Even for the music is looking good. Like I started like walking around and like, damn, it was like fun. Oh well, I'm not fucking gonna hate me. All I heard is I see. Are you done?
Yeah, I got some. What is what
Oh my god, a new song.
No, so I have to be 11. The first couple times I didn't do it, yeah, I kind of.
He gets fired. He gets hired.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least
Waiting for Wednesday.
I don't know.
Okay, so I was definitely lying tonight, actually.
Just shooting out with Joe Swanson.
The internship sounds good.
I was just thinking.
I still want to talk. Well, they're gonna send me somewhere, right?
But I saw something when I was
$160.
when I was on the
Then you told him. Did you say that? Okay. Fred does kind of look like the font is really short and some right now. I'm still amazed by this.
Well, it's online, but at a place where they do it.
HR. Everybody else was like,
Yeah, but I need nobody to know. You know what I mean? Like, everybody got a job.
you're on a whole different conversation. You be like all right at work, like that at the same time. Sometimes. Where's the shit machine?
I know. Yeah, but I don't know about this. You doing that?
It was just like awesome.
You signed up already?
You guys, what do you do?
We're at Brian Shines. When are you gonna
You told me about I'm sorry. I'm just like, it's the first time.
It's not like you don't have either.
Really? I remember you said in the first 2 years. Last day, night class. I see. Great. Hey, Amelia. That's a good start.
Oh man, look at this over there.
What'd you do? Get a janitor job?
You work next to work next to
I need to rub that head on.
I got one for you.
Sign me up. Mom and Dad walking mom this
Only if you're over 17. It doesn't happen.
Also,
I'm fucking on. I started employment.
Sure, you've been tanning? No, I'm vacation already. Any openings?
Look too well.
There's sunlight. You'll see your John just down My daughter.
You know what? The first day
That's right. Yeah, once every so
I took
on the way. I built the battery in it. Yeah, even John was like, oh,
You don't get nothing. I'm done.
yeah.
What the next
Throwing the beers back already? What, you gonna play up for Yo, you know you're still wearing your mask backwards in there today, right? Have you changed that?
Right?
No, they're hanging in my car right now. Yo, I came in here, I was like, everybody's all dressed up. Fresh from work, I'm like shit. Walk in, they found looks like he's around his name for a second time. I've already said that. Whoa, look at this guy. They let you graduate? It depends. Let me show you some leggings.
Already? I don't have to get mine until.
Well, Joe, you said 5:30. He was at 5:30, so you're telling us to come late anyway. I don't teach anymore. Don't do that.
I have until -2. If you're so it's just the what's that? It's just already.
Oh, they didn't make it? Once we do our thing, the speech will be right here.
Okay.
I think we're doing instruction. Check the Twitter. Oh, you're first.
I'm first.
Oh, no, construction. Construction first. Come up and do theirs.
Okay, sounds good.
Yo, he's
Can I have everyone's attention, please? I'm going to break a school rule here. At this point, I'm going to ask you, please take your phones out. We are live streaming tonight's event, so we'll start that at 6 o'clock. The best way to find it is if you go to YouTube and look for OCM BOCES or OCM BOCES Adult Ed, and there'll be a live stream of tonight's event. So I just want to let you know if there's anybody at home that wanted to watch. We got a few minutes to let them know, and we'll get started in just a few minutes. Thank you for coming. Anybody press the YouTube thing? I think it's running. We're going to do it like that. I'll say superintendent's going to speak, and then I'll ask you, speaker from each class. Your speech is right here. Right here. So it'll be sitting right here. This will be on. Just try to stick with it. We really appreciate it. It was awesome. Yeah, not a problem. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Is there a way to get good models of your girl that works He's back from prison. You're allowed in the building.
How you doing, Jeff? Good evening, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me in the back. Good evening and welcome. My name is Matthew Trolley. I'm the coordinator of adult education at OCM BOCES. I'd like to welcome you all to tonight's graduation. I'd like to first please join me in a round of applause to acknowledge our students' accomplishments. I would like to take this opportunity to thank some distinguished guests in the audience this evening. The support they provide to our programs is beyond measure. We are very fortunate to have the following people in tonight's audience. Joining us tonight, Dr. Matthew Cook, District Superintendent. Colleen Vigiano, Deputy Superintendent. Mario Uclea, Director of Adult Education. And Andrea Jones, Coordinator of Health Occupations. As always, thank you for your continued support for adult education in our community. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank some very special people. Without their support, guidance, and dedication, our graduates would not be where they are today. Could I ask all of the OCM BOCES teachers, support staff, and volunteers to please stand and be recognized. Thank you for all you do to provide the tools to make our students successful. At this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Matthew Cook to the stage to say a few words.
Thanks very much. So they said that I have about 35, 40 minutes to, so we will get through this for you, but really just wanted to welcome everybody and tell you how happy I am to be part of this this ceremony tonight. There's so much hard work that's gone into all of your accomplishments. When I think about and reflect on what it takes to be successful, there's a whole list of characteristics, personality traits that you could go through, but the one that's always been most meaningful to me and the most, I think, valuable is perseverance. And there isn't anybody in this room today who is graduating from one of the adult ed programs who hasn't shown some level of significant perseverance, something that you've worked through, something that you've rededicated yourself to, something that you've made a decision to say, I want things to be better, right? I want to have a better opportunity. I want to have a better lifestyle. I want to have a better chance for my family. I want a better way of living for me and for mine. And what then you're giving back to the community is hugely significant because of what you've accomplished and what you're doing here. So kudos to you. I've gone back 3 times in my life for different degrees or certifications, so I have a sense of what that's all about. But I've never done it in a pandemic. So, even bigger round of applause for all of you for putting up with all that you've had to put up with for the last, however long this has been since it started and as we're still working our way through it. So kudos to you. Thrilled to be able to be here with you tonight. And I will stop talking now so that we can get on with the ceremony and hear from the more important people in the room, some of our students and graduates.
Thank you, Matt. Tonight's student speaker from our construction technology program is Ishak Miller. I'd like to welcome Ishak to the stage.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? All right. Just like to give a round of applause for all of our graduates here. First off, I'd like to say that as graduates of OC and BOCES, we're taught a lot and we have learned a lot here. And my class, we've learned to drive nails, and I've also learned that galvanized 16Ds are my least favorite. I've learned that mixing real mortar takes time, attention to detail, and some really strong shoulders. That watching the light bulb glow on a circuit that you wired is definitely worth all the small electrocutions it took to learn how to do it. We were taught safety and its importance in the workplace, craftsmanship and how it reflects our work ethic and integrity, and a plethora of knowledge on standards, codes, and requirements. But personally, it taught me appreciation, deep appreciation. For my loving family for giving me the motivation and encouragement to work hard and accomplish my goals. For my smart, gifted, and hardworking classmates for showing me how important a role teamwork and camaraderie play, not just in our industry, but as human beings in everyday interactions. And for Mr. Sweeney, the man who helped us all succeed and who got us here today, who was patient and understanding, kind and firm, who showed me and my fellow classmates what it meant to be tradesmen. He broadened our horizons and paved the way for us to strive forward to greatness. And for that, I thank you. To our friends and families, thank you for coming out today and showing your support. To our classmates and other students, we're moving on to a new and exciting chapter in our lives. I wish us all the best of luck in the future that lies ahead of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Hvac. From our HVAC technician program, I'd like to introduce Tyler Werner to the stage.
Hello, everyone. I am Tyler Werner, and I want to start off by thanking OCM BOCES for providing the opportunity for us to learn our trade and practice the skills we need out in the workforce. On top of that, we had the opportunity to learn in person the entire semester. I know we all have had our fair share of dealing with annoyances to make this possible. And I just want to thank everyone for persevering through this to get us to this point. For many of us students, attending this technical school was not our first career training. From my classmates, I heard that some of their past occupations included being a baker, cook, college students, computer equipment repairs, and many other jobs. However, there were a couple that stood out to me personally. One classmate was already working at a residential HVAC company and decided to further his education, while the other one was still in high school. The juxtaposition of their backgrounds meant there is a wealth of knowledge to be uncovered in the HVAC and refrigeration. This got me fired up to learn about furnaces and air conditioning. However, I was not entirely prepared for the amount of material we would be covering in a short 4.5 months. Now, don't get me wrong, 4.5 months seems like a good chunk of time to learn the basics, and it was. However, in our wonderful instructor's words during the first week of class, I'm known to give out a lot of homework, but for good reason. This, in fact, did come true. With 30-something units, along with the EPA 608 universal certification, some nights were never ending. A lot of materials to cover comes with a price, and the payment was homework. Now, I'm not complaining about the readings with quiz questions, the labs, including the infamous amatrals, webinars, or even the interplay workshops. But coming up with the 3 unique questions for these topics, most nights felt impossible. I've had easier nights as a chemical engineering student than I have trying to come up with the 3 required questions. We even had a running joke in the class about a couple of our classmates not posting the 3 simple questions. And to this night, I'm not entirely sure who took longer to complete these homework assignments, my classmates and I, or our instructor, to respond to them and research the correct answers for topics he wasn't too familiar with. On a side note, Joe responds to every question for our entire class, even at 5 a.m. God bless him, and now I see why your favorite answer in class is, it depends. Now, to create this speech, I thought there was no better way to write it than to ask Joe to give me 3 questions to answer. His first question was, how did I like the class? Well, I have very much enjoyed my time taking this class, and yes, that even includes the homework because it did supplement the readings and tell us topics not from the book. The topics we covered started off broad and talked about how heat transfers. For me, this was my favorite topic because I love thermodynamics. And yes, Silas, I know you're thinking the inappropriate version of darn chemist. Our class covered refrigeration extensively, got our EPA certifications, changed furnaces, and tested them, and even took them apart and put them back together, our not so beloved Frankenstein boxes. We also had guests come in and explain their jobs, and many of us got job shadows and even internships with them. Along that topic, we also went to a couple ASHRAE meetings over the dinosaur barbecue to meet more people in the industry. And the first presentation was about automatic controls, and it went over many of our heads. But hey, the food was great, and we were able to have a nice cookout and a few pizza parties as well. I loved this class. The second question was, where has this class led me to for work? Well, currently I've been offered to relocate to either Boston, New York City, or South Carolina to work for Metro Group, a water treatment company. I've also been offered to stay where I currently live with my wife and work part-time until a full-time position opens up locally. We actually met this company at the first ASHRAE event, and the district manager, Mark, came into our class to present water treatment and boilers and chillers for a couple hours one day. My classmates and I really enjoyed it, and we hope it may continue for future classes as well. The final question he had for me was, why is this class important to me? Well, to me, this class presented a fresh start for me, even though it's now my third fresh start since high school, and it was my other two, being a chemical engineering student and a computer administrator in the Marine Corps. My slate wasn't wiped clean again to become an HVAC art technician. I'm able to use my electrical and programming knowledge with the mathematics and science I studied in college to become a better technician. This class gave me the ideas, concepts, and explanations behind the systems to be confident in using my complex problem-solving skills. In addition, I now know how to use all the basic tools, how to perform the tests, and confidently say I did my job safely and correctly thanks to this class. It isn't just the information and lab time I got out of this class either. We have not a network, but a community to reach out to. I truly enjoyed it, and I miss having conversations with my classmates and instructor. To my classmates, I want to thank each of you. Without the endless jokes and teaching one another, we wouldn't all be here today. Y'all made coming to school easier for me, and I'm sure a few other classmates as well. I hope each of us keeps up the health and spirit to bring cohesion and enjoyment to the workplace. After all, if it makes school enjoyable, it should make work enjoyable as well. And to Joe, thank you for being there for each and every single one of us. You have kept us on track, got us to pass our exams, and most importantly, taught us what we will need to know out in the workforce. Thank you for all the networking you constantly do in order to get us an internship and ultimately a job. I am truly amazed how much you have invested in us as a class, and we are lucky to have had you as our instructor. It depends, will forever be ingrained into us to help us figure out the troubleshooting path from hip bone to leg bone. Thank you.
Thank you, Tyler. Lastly, I'd like to introduce Kenjal Patel from our medical assistant class. Would you like to come up?
Yeah. I want to take out mask. Good evening, everyone. Respected teachers, fellow students, and all guests who came to celebrate our graduation ceremony. I have a question for everyone. What is graduation? It's like, for me, graduation means a big achievement which came after lots of hard work and sacrifice. Since I was 19, it was my dream to work in the healthcare. More specifically, wearing scrubs along with the stethoscope around the neck. I couldn't achieve due to many responsibilities, one another after one another. Everyone knows what happened in 2020, a COVID-19 pandemic which changed everyone's life. There was a fear everywhere around the globe. So many people lost their jobs. So many people lost their loved ones during the pandemic. I also lost my job. I was working as an assistant manager in retail gift shop. I thought this is the perfect time to get educated and achieve a dream which has been pending for the last 14 years. I was searching for an adult learning school, and finally, I came across OCM Bosses, which is really great school, good reviews, and affordable education. They give me a chance to fulfill my dream as a married mom of two lovely kids. I enrolled for a medical assistant. After successfully passing the entrance exam, I enrolled into MA class of 2021. I was so excited, but also afraid. I was not sure how I would be manage my family, my kids, a part-time job, and I don't know. On the first day of my class, I was so stressed. I had so many questions like, how will be my teacher? How will my classmate? How will I be interacting with others? As English is my second language. Can I be able to understand since medical was not my background? And getting education after 12 years, and many more. But everything disappeared after I met Misty. She is nice, organized, and this dedicated towards her teaching. As the days go by, everyone enjoy learning at school. We did so many educational activities together, like homework, play cahoots, making projects, etc. We learn a lot as well as enjoy a lot of in school. We celebrate festivals such as Halloween. We play also Christmas Santa. I found my second family as my classmates. Now today, I can proudly say that I am working as a medical assistant at Hematology Oncology of CNY. I am so proud of myself that I am working in medical health field. This all credits goes to OCM bosses who gave me a chance to fulfill my 15 years of old dream. My husband always says, when there is a will, there is a way. If you are passionate about your dream and you are looking for a great career, I can say this. This is the best school to fulfill your dream and as an adult. I would like to thank Misty, my teacher who taught us every task to get a job as a medical assistant. Thank you, Beth, who taught me how important mental health is. Thank you, my classmate, who helped me when I needed. I want to thank my mom, my family, and my lovely kids who are waiting for at home for me in weekend. They spent 6 months without me in weekend and Monday to Sunday. I want to thank my mom and family. There is a big thank to my former manager, Chris, who understands my situation and supports me in this journey. I want to thank one of the most important people in my life, my mentor, my well-wisher, none other than my uncle-in-law. For me, I consider him as my second father. Because of his blessing, his inspiration and guidance, I reach where I am today. Last but not at least, I want to thank the most important person who came before 10 years in my life. Without him, this dream would be never completed. And thank you so much, my love, who is there with me. I search in Google that they are saying behind all success there is a woman. And with me, behind all my success there is my loving husband who supports me in every step of my life. I can say if my father is alive today and if he saw me like this, I am giving you a speech, he will be so much proud of me. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I certainly cannot follow that up. Those were outstanding. Thank you so much. Each member present in the audience has helped to support our students along their path to success. And our students have worked hard and spent hours in the classroom and on homework outside of class, and they've made sacrifices along the way to get to this point. And without the support of their family and friends tonight, it would not have been possible. I would like to extend my appreciation and thanks to each of you for providing that support. And I would like to take a minute to have the graduates applaud the people behind you for all their support and effort that they provided throughout this journey. I would now like to ask Matthew Cook, Colleen Vigiano, and Mario Uclea to help pass out our certificates. And graduates, once your name is called, I'm going to ask you to please proceed from my left to my right to pick up your folder at the table over there. We are going to start with construction technology, and at this time I would like to ask John Sweeney to the stage. And I would also like to add, this will be his last graduation. It is bittersweet to announce he is retiring, And we wish him the best of luck. Thank you for all you've done, John. I would like to start by introducing Nathan Dillmore. Colton Gallery. Brianna McCarthy. Ishak Miller. Daryl Nixon. Margaret Piglicelli. And Kelly Stevenson. Thank you and congratulations to all of our construction technology students. And once again, thank you, John, for all you've done for our organization. I'd now like to introduce Joe Muccio, our HVAC technician instructor, to please come up to assist in congratulating our students. I'd like to introduce David Barley. Joseph Diana. Marcus Dobbin. Andrew Harold. Daquan Hunter. Marco Natal. Tate Northrop. Silas Pearl Frank. Isaac Pinzas. Thomas Rustani. Mark Thomas. Tyler Werner. Travell Wright. Congratulations to our HVAC graduates, and thank you, Joe. I would now like to introduce our medical assisting instructor, Jamie Troutman, to please come up and assist in congratulating our medical assisting students. I'd like to introduce Octavia Elen. Alexius Carter. Sandra Dupuy. Kevin Gardner. Rachel Graham. Crystal Mateo. Kenjal Patel. Megan Searle. Ayana Stroman. And not present, Noah Usick and Skylar Ewell. As you begin your next chapter, I want to leave you with a few lines from a personal favorite of mine, Eddie Vedder, a musician. I feel like we have to keep our eyes on the road. Being nostalgic is like taking an off-ramp and getting a sandwich, and then you get back on the highway. I don't want to be spending the rest of my life at the gas station. Life moves fast, and as much as you can learn from your history, you have to move forward. I would like to now please ask the graduates to please rise. And I would like to introduce our fall 2021 construction technology, medical assisting, and HVAC graduates. Congratulations. Please use what you have learned and don't stop here. This is the first step in your next chapter. Education is earned and it's something that can never be taken away. We want to congratulate all of you, and we thank you all for coming tonight to support us and our graduates. Please have a wonderful evening and safe travels home. Thank you. I still get a little fluttered. Welcome in here. Congratulations. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How's your internship going? Good? It's hard, isn't it? I know. No, I mean, it's good. Oh, thank you so much. Great to see you. Crazy. I read them and I'm like, how do they do it? Not too I know. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, I know. So it's a good problem. They really do.
All right.
I didn't do nothing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Whatever. That remind me of a Polaroid. This is
my dad. Can you see the resemblance? Yes. That's what you were. I was telling you.
your daddy too.
Yes. Oh, yes. We had, we had our up and down teachers. She had my support a lot, though. She was big on my support. I really appreciate Oh, these films got cool. You just came from work. Go to work. Tight. We gotta take one too. Okay. This is Friday. Come on, let's take a picture.
And you also get offended. And you also get offended. Look at that.
I got it. Alrighty. Come on now. You're gonna throw the bundles in the back. Yeah. Girl, stop playing with all that. All that. You see that? That thing coming up stout. You took it off guard. You be the best though. Good job. Thank you. I should have got closer. My fiance was saying like a screen door.
You should have just took me when I asked you to.
Yes, you let him know. Make sure you text me. I know what to say. Yeah, no, come on now. You were just in the 2 days ago. You bastard. No. Like it's so right, come see me lunchtime. Text me. Yes, you got my number to send it? 315. Okay, this is part time. 640. I will 81. 88. Yes, text me. Oh, this is mine. How you doing All right, guys. See you later, Kenjal.
Sunday, we're gonna do it. Yeah. I mean, I still have a meeting, so you're definitely not single ass.
Oh, yeah, she's holding the grandson.
There's not more for your question. So, nothing else.
Right here. You guys have to come. You guys have to come, but I'm
Yeah, no, I
nice guy to stay in touch with.
I know you told me 10 minutes ago, but I have something with him. He said call, and we're gonna call us in our lunch break. So
I'm good with that.
I'm gonna go to face.
That's cool too.
Check it out if you like it.
I'm gonna pitch it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm really good at this. A lot of positive energy right here, right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was afraid that I was. I would not be good. Don't forget your squishmallow.
I'm not, no way. No way.
Okay.